Brownies. It's Jenny B from vitalitybyjenny.com, and today I wanted to go over what I've been eating recently, as well as give you guys the recipe to my my pineapple curry dish that I made last night for the boys and for Doug, because someone recommended that I post that recipe. So I'm definitely happy to do that, and I'll share that video with you here in just a minute. Also, I'm going to be posting more food-related posts in general, what I'm eating, all the delicious recipes that I use, because I know that you guys are quite interested in that. That's the one thing that I get the most requests for. So I will be posting more of those all week, okay? So today we're going to be talking about the low-fat diet foods that I've been eating, and then I'll show you how I made that pineapple curry last night, okay? So yesterday, this is quite simple. I've been eating the banana, blueberry, and spinach smoothie that I've been eating for the past couple days. I love it. And then for lunch, I had the pumpkin ice cream bowl, and I posted this recipe on my blog today. So if it looks delicious, which it does, check it out. Then hop on over to my blog and you can grab the recipe for that real quick. It's an amazing dessert or meal, and it's all no fat, so perfect. But it wasn't a ton of calories, so I followed that with 4 large bananas. And then for dinner I had another large salad with 1 head of romaine lettuce, chopped up bell peppers, and chopped up pineapple, because they were I was using them in the curry dish for my boys and husband. And the cooked buckwheat noodles with just a touch of agave, and it was so yummy. I've never made that before. I've never even put buckwheat noodles in a salad before, but it was really incredible. Didn't need a dressing at all. In fact, I had made a dressing for it out of some red bell pepper and pineapple and some spices, but I ended up liking it so much better plain that I just ate it plain. So that was yesterday. And then today, so far, I had my new obsession smoothie only without the cinnamon. So that was, about 10 bananas and 10 dates altogether. Half of the bananas were frozen, and then I put a little bit of vanilla in there. So for lunch, I made chopped up pears, grapes, and celery, and I made it into a really pretty plate. And then I sat it down with me and the boys, and unfortunately, they pretty much ate all of it. Not unfortunately, of course, it's great that they ate it too, but I definitely didn't get enough, so I made a banana blueberry smoothie as well, again. But then we had some celery left over, so I tried something new. With dates, I normally would eat pecans in the middle. So I would pit the dates, and then I would stick a pecan in the middle and eat it, and it would taste like a mini pecan pie, and they're so phenomenal. But right now I'm not eating any nuts, so I took the leftover celery that was just chunked into little small bites, and I stuck that in between the dates. And let me tell you, that is something that you should try. Not only, it is like sweet, salty, crunchy, and creamy all at the same time. And, of course, it's a delicious way to eat celery, which is not one thing that I eat very well at all, really. The only time I eat it is when I put it in a juice. So this is one way that I get to eat celery. So I'm looking forward to doing that again. And then for dinner tonight, I'm doing a large romaine salad again with black beans and salsa. So very similar as what I have been eating, but next week it'll most likely change, and I'll have all new favorites. And then I'll keep you posted again. Okay, so that's what I've been eating. Those are the low-fat diet foods that I've been eating. And let me know how you're doing on this challenge. I am doing really good with it. I mean, I've had a couple of cravings for chocolate, because that was one thing that I was eating a little bit every single day almost. So I have had some cravings for chocolate, and but nothing that's been hard at all. It's just like I think about it and I'm like, oh, that would be nice, but nah, take it or leave it. And so it's actually been quite nice that it's not really that challenging for me right now. And one thing that I've noticed, another benefit that I've noticed, is that it kind of has cut out a lot of my snacking. Whereas before I would eat, my main meals are all no-fat, meals mostly, but I would snack on things that had fat in them. So I would snack on the nuts, or I would snack on chocolate. And so right now I've cut out all my snacking. So it's been interesting to watch when I have a lull time or a downtime, when I'm bored, not really bored, I don't really get bored, but if I'm, you know, just having a moment where I normally would have reached for something to snack on. Right now, I just am not reaching for the food, so it's kind of interesting to feel those moments head on rather than to kind of numb them out with food or fill them up with food, if that, you know, that's a better way to say that, I think. So it's been interesting to notice that. All right, so having said all that, I hope that you guys enjoy this pineapple curry recipe. It was taken on my iPhone, so I apologize if the quality is terrible, but it should be good enough to at least be able to see what I'm doing.
Okay, I'm getting ready to make the pineapple curry, and unfortunately I realized I have no curry powder in the cabinet, so we're going to be improvising, but I'll tell you what I normally do too. So I was also in a hurry, so I'm going to be making it over soba noodles rather than brown rice. I was going to make it over brown rice, but we are trying to get somewhere after dinner tonight, so we're just going to do soba noodles. And so I've got this pot boiling here, and I'm just going to boil the soba noodles as directed on the package. And then in this pot, I'm going to add just a little bit of grated ginger and garlic. I do like a teaspoon or so of each. But it's, one second, honey, but it's very forgiving, so just, you know, use what you like as far as tasting of that. And so I'm going to, you know, on about medium heat, I'm just going to start heating up the garlic and ginger with a little bit of water. And then I have some onions that I've chopped up and they're frozen. I'm just going to throw those in there and let them get all defrosted and start cooking. And then I will not dice them. I usually slice them long ways. These red bell peppers, and then all this pineapple, I'll just dice that up. And I will throw the peppers in first and get them kind of softened up, and then add the pineapple. And while these are all cooking, I will take about a half a can of this light coconut milk and mix it with, I normally mix it with about 1.5 teaspoons of yellow curry powder. But I don't have that, so today I'm going to be experimenting. I have a Thai seasoning blend, which I'll probably use about 1/4 teaspoon. Turmeric, which I'm just going to use a pinch of. And this garam masala, probably not saying that correctly, but it smells very interesting, and I think it will go well with everything else that I'm putting in there. So I'll probably try to use like 1 teaspoon of this, like I said, just a pinch of that, and 1/4 teaspoon of that. But I'm going to be taste testing as I go, so that I can add more or less or whatever. Oh, and I forgot soy sauce. It's one thing that's not out that I will be adding is probably a teaspoon of soy sauce. So in the bowl we will mix the coconut powder with the soy sauce and the spices and get them all mixed together well, and then we will add those into the pan after all of the vegetables and the fruit has softened a bit. And so then you just kind of cook that until the liquid, you know, gets a little thicker, and then you just serve that over your rice or your soba noodles. So the noodles are cooking. They have about 2 minutes left, and so are the onions and bell peppers. I'm about to add in the pineapple, and I'm just stirring up the sauce over here. Let's see. So I'm going to get this all mixed up and then pour it over the red pepper and the pineapple and let that kind of cook down and thicken up. And that's what it looks like when it's done.
I hope you enjoyed that recipe. If you would like some more recipes to get started on a low-fat, high-raw vegan diet, then just jump on over to happysexyhealthy.net and you can grab an instantly downloadable free ebook right there. I love you guys. Hope to see you there. Bye.